Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and recently I've been making a lot of Uprising videos just covering the whole event, making a loot box opening video, but I figured today I'd get back on my normal schedule videos, just giving you guys tip videos, and just helping you guys out with Overwatch. Now, recently I did get the Blackwatch Genji skin, so you already know I'm going to be playing Genji with that brand new skin. Like, bro, that is just one of the coolest skins in the game. But even before I got the Blackwatch Genji skin, I tried to learn a little bit of Genji. I tried playing with him in quick play, and of course, maybe like many of you guys, I just could not figure him out. I was screaming literally in the game, screaming to myself, who can main this hero? Who can actually play this hero and do decently good? So then, of course, I dropped in for a little bit and I continued to play this 76, Mei, Zen, whoever I felt like. But then I got the Blackwatch skin and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a little bit of Genji, and I started to kind of get the hang of it. Am I like a Seagull master? Am I like Seagull's apprentice at that point? Definitely not. But I wanted to make this video, right? Because I'm sure there's many of you guys out there that are wanting to play Genji, but that just cannot get the hang of it. Because in my opinion, I full-heartedly believe that Genji is probably the hardest hero to play and the hardest hero to master. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because I'm sure there's many of you guys out there that are trying to play Genji, but that's just getting so frustrated because you just can't get the hang of him. And frustration often leads to discouragement, and I never want you guys to get discouraged or just talk down upon yourself because you can't play Genji or you can't play a certain type of hero. So I wanted to explain why Genji is the hardest hero, or in my opinion, the hardest hero to play in Overwatch. It's not really going to be a guide, but if you guys do want me to make a guide video on Genji, I can gladly do it. I take you guys' feedback, take you guys' like rating and everything, even though I don't ask you guys for likes. I take you guys' opinions and I feed it back into my video. So if you guys want me to do a Genji guide, I will gladly do that, because I kind of got the hang of Genji and I'm kind of feeling him. And again, I'm not a Genji master, I'm not a weeb master, I meme on him way too hard, man, but I would gladly help you guys out with making a guide. But in this video, I just want to explain to you why Genji is so hard, because maybe this will open your eyes and just maybe tell you, okay, this is why I'm not that great with Genji, but in the future maybe I can get good with him. Now, going back to when I first started to play Genji, I think this was around level, I don't know, 70 or 80, because everybody wants to play the Cyborg Ninja, right? He's just the coolest hero in the game. You see Seagull montage, you just see him dashing, throwing stars everywhere, so of course I wanted to play Genji. I played with him, and of course I just did terrible with him, and there was a lot of factors that go into why I played so bad. But I think the three main things that you need to have before you go and play Genji and get really good with him, and there's only three things, which is mechanical skill, which is game knowledge, and which is practice. So let's just take three heroes, right? Let's just take Genji, let's take McCree, and let's take Winston. If you look at McCree, really the only thing that you need for McCree to do good is just mechanical skill. If you can get the headshots, you're gonna do pretty well. You don't really need to have good game knowledge. Maybe you just do need to know where the health packs are. Maybe you need to know now to shoot the Zarya bubble. Some people still do not understand. Do not shoot the Zarya bubble, but if you can do all those things and you can get the headshots with McCree, you're more than likely gonna do good. You can go into Overwatch, get the headshots, and you're gonna be really great. If you play a hero like Winston, Winston doesn't require any aim skill, right? He doesn't require any mechanical skill, but what he requires is game knowledge, is knowing when to go into the fight, knowing when to hop out of the fight, knowing who has what ultimate, knowing when to drop their bubble, just knowing their whole entire environment. You don't have to have a lot of good mechanical skill. You can literally just not have great aim and still do decent with Winston. Now, if you take a look at Genji, he requires both of those things. He requires good mechanical skill and he requires game knowledge. So with the mechanical skill, if you don't know how to aim with his stars, which are really wonky at times, if you don't know how to do fan the shurikens or even just the straight line shurikens, you're not going to be able to get kills. Sure, there is deflect and sure there is dash or whatnot, but that also leads to another thing, which is game knowledge, just knowing when to deflect, knowing when to dash, and also knowing the whole entire environment that's around you, knowing where the health packs are, who has what ultimate, who's going to fire at you, knowing when to even go into the battle, when to hop out, just everything like that. So it's kind of like Winston and McCree combined into one single hero that you need all those skills in. And also the third thing, which is just practice, just constant practice, knowing, okay, this is when I deflect because I've been in this situation multiple times. Okay, this is where I'm going to dash, this is where I'm also going to dash through three heroes right there. It's just being in those situations multiple times that you just start to be good at it, because hey, I've been in the situation before, I know what worked and I know what didn't work. Another thing which this is like the biggest meme of all time in Overwatch, is that he needs support. So we already know the meme, I need healing, I need healing. We all get it, Genji. You need healing. Everybody needs some healing sometime, okay? You're not the only one. But Genji is one of those heroes that, even though he is a 200 HP hero, he's not the squishiest when compared to Baby Diva or to, let's say, Tracer or whatnot. but he's still a very fragile hero. And if he's going to be in the action, because he's one of those heroes that's not going to be chilling in the back like, say, Zenyatta, and say, like, Soldier 76. He's going to be at the front lines, and he's not a tank. He's not a 500 HP hero like Reinhardt. He's going to be in the enemy's face, so of course he's going to be taking a lot of hits. So if he doesn't have someone who can support him, then he's not going to be able to do his job, which is go in the back line or just go in the middle of the fight and just get a bunch of kills. So even though a lot of people like to meme on Genji saying, oh, I need healing, it's still a reason why he does so good, is because if he's supported, then he's going to be able to do his job, which is go in the back line and just rain havoc, get a bunch of kills. Because we've all been in that situation where maybe we were a healer or maybe we were right next to a healer and they just keep complaining, bruh, that Genji's on my nuts, why is nobody protect me? It's because he's doing his job. That's what Genji is for. Like Tracer, like Sombra, like Genji, they're supposed to flank around and get the squishies because that's where they're going to benefit the most. They're not going to go get the Diva. They're not really going to go get the Reinhardt. They can, but what they excel at is getting the squishier heroes, i.e. a Mercy, i.e. a Zenyatta, and just taking them out right there. And those just might be some of the reasons why you might be having some anxiety of why you're not doing so good with Genji, because we've all been like, oh my, why can't I, who can main Genji? Why Genji is so hard? And I just wanted to relieve the anxiety with this video. And again, I can make a Genji guide just to tell you guys how you can get better with Genji, but I just wanted to focus this video just giving the reasons why you're not doing good with Genji. Because when we first started playing Overwatch, I'm sure we all wanted to try to learn Genji, but of course we're brand new to the game. We don't know where the health packs are. We don't know how the map is, but we still wanted to play Genji, and we probably didn't do the greatest. I'm already guessing that there's going to be one guy in the comments saying, oh, I'm a top 500 Genji. When I first played with him, I was automatically number one. Okay, you're cool. Okay, we get it. You're the best player in the game. But for most of us, we didn't do good with Genji when we first started playing Overwatch. But there was a hero like Bastion that we probably did decent with because, hey, he doesn't take a lot of game knowledge and he doesn't take a lot of aiming requirements. So, of course, you're going to do good with Bastion when the polar opposite of Genji takes a little bit of both. So, anyway, guys, just a quick little video just covering Genji and just relieving the stress and anxiety because I don't want you guys to stress over Overwatch. And if you're stressing about Genji, well, these are some of the reasons why you might not be doing the greatest, and I just want to help relieve that off of you guys. So, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see a Genji guide video, and bye.